One solidus could buy almost 1,000 loaves of bread. Generations later, and the same coin could buy the exact same amount of bread. The solidus was trusted all across the Byzantine Empire, and it remained this way. Commodities all across the empire costed roughly the same. However, today, inflation eats away at your savings and increases the cost of everyday items. But how did the Byzantine Empire experience a period of 0% inflation for over 700 years? Before the Byzantines were the Romans. Their currency experienced many periods of instability fueled by debasement, a process by which the currency was slowly diluted by adding more metals other than gold to coins. This allowed the Romans to manufacture more coins and pay off previous debts. However, the consequences were catastrophic. Trust in the currency fell and inflation skyrocketed, eventually leading to the collapse of Rome, eerily reflecting what is occurring today. The collapse of Rome gave birth to the Byzantines, and they wished to never repeat the mistakes Rome had made. And so, their solution was simple. For the currency to be trustworthy, it had to be standardized. Any bad batch could destroy trust. All minting was done near Constantinople and kept closely watched. The process of manufacturing was rigorous. No coin was too dissimilar to the next. And most importantly, the coins had a 95% gold concentration. In ancient times, that was practically 100% pure gold. But how do you get an empire to use the solidus? After all, traders could bypass your currency and use other means of trading. The Byzantines decided to standardize the solidus for all payments made by the government. Soldiers' salaries, paid in solidus. Taxes, collected in solidus. Trade payments, paid in solidus. Once the solidus coins had been distributed, adoption became inevitable, and soon the solidus became the ancient world's reserve currency, and with that came great power. Traders all across the known world priced their goods against the solidus. Why? Because the currency could be trusted. The concentration of gold remained the same for generations, and thus its value, creating a period of 0% inflation for centuries to come. But what changed? During this period, the Byzantine Empire made it illegal to debase the currency by adding more metals to the coins. If caught in the act, the punishment was death. This maintained its value for generations until one fateful century. In 1034, the solidus had enjoyed over 700 years of relative stability. The coin remained 100% pure gold, but a series of military campaigns in Sicily, the Balkans, and lavish spending by Emperor Michael IV forced the treasury's hand. The coin started to be debased. At first, it was a small decrease in purity, from 100% to 90% gold. The coin still looked the same, but merchants noticed it felt lighter. Trust slipped slowly. Successive emperors after Michael IV began diluting the coins more, and by 1078, the coin had dropped to 30% pure gold. Trust in the coin collapsed, and the consequences were disastrous for the citizens of the empire. Savings were wiped out, and the solidus became worth less. Inflation ate away at the buying power of the currency, whilst emperors continued to enjoy lavish lifestyles. For centuries, the Byzantines had enjoyed a period of 0% inflation, fueled by successive emperors' disciplined approach to the economy, choosing to value long-term trust over short-term relief, until greed destroyed centuries of trust in 60 years.